y'all so much. Subscribe, hit the like down below for more content. We're gonna try to do more live streaming. More. Lots and lots more. Back, guys. No lusher. I'm just waiting to see what happens. Hey guys, welcome to live stream. Hey. So I have to wait on this order to come out. How y'all doing this lovely hot evening? Turn that music off so I get copyright strike. Hey, welcome guys. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Thank you for that like button, I appreciate it. So yeah, right now we're waiting on Christy. So, well, better way to show you. I'll just flip it around. Yeah, waiting on Christy. So, yeah, I had to use my tablet to live stream because my phone. I tried to do split screen with my phone. It doesn't really want to work. So, yep. Leave a comment, guys. Getting started on today. We're going to be streaming for about 4 or 5 hours tonight, non-stop. You're going to see through the whole shebang. Come on, man. I had like a lot of viewers. What's going on, fans, guys? Think about doing a raffle. What do y'all think? You think a raffle would be pretty cool? Like, get so many subscribers and then do like a little $20 gift card, whatever. What do y'all think? Now, some locations they actually Hey, Jeremy, what's up? What's up, Bubba? So yeah, some locations they actually ask you to stay in the vehicle like it was COVID. So, hello, Jeremy. Hello, yeah. It's a lot of hellos, bro. How you doing, man? I'm right here, Christy. Yeah, I said two, but I thought it was two. My bad.
Yeah, like, there you go. I'll sit down.
Alright. Man, nothing, man. Just trying to make this chump change, dude. Just trying to make this chump change. Alright. First delivery location. Of course, I gotta go to a freaking, thing or whatever. So let's go. Going to Cordova. Hit that like button, guys. Spam that like button. Come on, spam it. Spam it. You're a new driver for DoorDash? Alright, well, here's a couple things I can teach you. Alright, so I've been doing DoorDash for about 9 years now. And so what you want to look for is the busy areas. When you see like a +1, like an extra dollar, use the busy areas. Now, I don't know if you're like able to do shop deliveries orders. The shop orders, Target, Best Buy, Walmart, and Kroger are probably the 4 best ones I like shopping at. If you get like Five Below, Dollar General, Family Dollar, those are crap. Because sometimes, yeah, they might pay good, but understand you're going to be stuck sitting there for 30, 40 minutes trying to find all the stuff. But Kroger's and Walmart and Target and Best Buy are most of the best ones I like shopping at, to be honest with you. So like today, I was going to do shop orders, but yeah, what's up, duration? DoorDash is not worth the wear and tear on the vehicle. What's up, Brian? What's up, guys? Hey, heck, I get a lot of comments now. No, man, so I can't even see what you're saying, Brent. Like, what the hell are you saying? So anyways, no, so like, you gotta be watching the hot spots, man. Like, so I do Memphis. So I don't like doing downtown. I know downtown might pay more, but you gotta look at the ratings. Hey, how you doing, man? Hi. So the ratings is what I look for the most, the best ratings. So I went from a 4.6 rating to a 4.94 in a month. And how I did it is I went to the best areas that are like, better quality areas. Now, if you do South Memphis, North Memphis, Arkansas, you're gonna get bad ratings. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna get bad ratings. Now, DoorDash is not always the best thing to do, to be honest with you. But I do DoorDash because that's a lot of wear and tear. I know that. But you gotta look at the write-offs. I have what's called Mile IQ. It writes off all my mileage on my vehicle and stuff. So like everything tracks it. So at the end of the year for taxes, I get the money back. So I always get money back. So yeah. Before I tell you more, I'm going to give you a little intro about myself. So, my name's Tim. I've been doing rideshare and gig work for the last 9 years. I used to drive Uber and Lyft. Uber I did for like 6 years. Got fired about 4 years ago over stupid complaints. You can't fight that. You can't do anything about it. I learned about appeals. Appeals mean nothing. You can't do anything about appeals. Now, Lyft I was doing a little bit longer until like last year I got fired from Lyft. So everybody's like, how do you get fired from a rideshare company? Very easy. People complain to get a free ride and they screw you over. That's how it works. So yeah, now I'm stuck on DoorDash. I got Grubhub, I got other gig apps, but they're not lucrative. They're not like constant, busy, constant getting orders all day. Like sometimes you might be waiting. I don't like waiting. I like to be out moving around and doing my stuff. But yeah, back to the explanation I got about DoorDash. So the best advice I can get you for delivering is avoid McDonald's at all costs. Like if it's a good paying order, McDonald's, take it. I don't like doing nighttime deliveries because nighttime might pay more, but you understand you're going to be sitting there like longer waiting for orders on nighttime. Now, what I would do if you do nighttime deliveries, do the hourly rates. Do like 4 hour. I do like 2 to 4 hour increments, so I can try to track what I'm making per hour. Sometimes you might make more per hour on DoorDash than you do per order. But everybody says, and what I've learned is per order is a better option, because at least you can see what you're getting paid per order, and what you want to average at least $10 an order. Now, if you get 2 orders for $12, that's $6 an order. $6 minimum, which is not bad, right? My delivery is like close to 8 minutes, so I'm getting paid $12 for 8-minute delivery. But then I got another 4-minute delivery to that, so that's like basically $12 for 12 minutes. So you can look at the mileage. So I'm doing like basically what, 4 or 5 miles for $12 delivery, which is almost $1.25 a mile, give or take, depending on how you do it. Now, my thing is like when you get like Buffalo Wild Wings, you're gonna be waiting. Smackers is okay. Other places are pretty good, but you want to watch these low-end restaurants. Sometimes they take longer, and you don't want to waiting too long. Now, if you have issues with an order, let's say you can't, like if you do a shop order, you can't find the item, like looking for a shirt or whatever it is, you can't find it. Sucks to tell you this, but the only way besides getting, I try to keep my ratings up to 95%, which is, everybody's like, that's crazy. But like, I'm Platinum Dasher. I've been Platinum for years, so you gotta understand, you gotta know how the system works. You gotta play with the system, because it's all about experimenting, learning the system, how it works, how you're going to do it, and that's what I'm doing a lot. So, but to be honest with you, like I said, you have to wait 10 minutes, and you do like what they call a worry-free unassigned. When you get to the options, if you get it, do it. Hit the button, unassigned, free, worry-free. Ain't going to worry about nobody, and this lady's driving slow. Holy Christ. So yeah, man, I'm just trying to figure out a way to explain it better from my experience. Everybody's experience is different. But like if I get like a like I said, I got a $1.50 order one time. Man, I sat there for 30 minutes waiting on that order. Couldn't cancel it. And then now DoorDash, what they'll send you is like, if you try to cancel too many times, you get a contract violation. So you have a choice. Take the $1.50 order, get the contract violation, because you only get 3 violations in the life of DoorDash. But once you get a first contract violation, you might as well stop doing DoorDash, because it's going to be running to you back, but you'll get them and you'll be fired for no time. Now DoorDash, they don't care about you. You're just a number. I'm just saying, these gig apps are not for people doing full-time work. It's now, if you're bored, you want to do something, if you're retired, hey. But I know I've seen a lot of DoorDash drivers I talked to in the past. They show me proof. They make $1,700 a week, which is like on average not bad, right? But they're all over the place. And yeah, they're doing 12-hour days, 7 days a week. So you gotta be ready to be out there making this money. Now, sometimes you might get orders. Now, I'm gonna tell you something right now. Do not do cash deliveries. Cash deliveries, oh my God, I will never do those again. Cash deliveries are the worst ones. Come on, fucking slow ass girl. Jesus Christ. So yeah. Cash deliveries are the worst, because I tried it once and I got screwed over on $10. So no, I'm not doing that. Now, DoorDash keeps sending me to do cash deliveries, I'm not doing it. But like shop orders, like if you become a platinum, like if you're like a top shopper or whatever, what they call like a pro shopper status, you get 30% extra, right? What I learned about DoorDash is every time I get pro shopper status, I lose that crap in 2 hours, because you either got to substitute it, it's your refund, or whatever. So it's like, I learned like pro shopper status is cool to get it, but you don't maintain it long. You will not maintain it long at all. And you really won't. It's stupid. But yeah, fast food restaurants, I like doing restaurants like Buffalo Wild Wings, stuff like that. Like if you get McDonald's, like I said, it all depends what it's paying. Everything's random. Everybody's different. Don't ever message somebody and say you need to tip better. Got one guy I know did that shit. He got fired from DoorDash. That was crazy. So DoorDash will fire you for that, because they watch all the messages you say to them, everything. When you call them or text them, they monitor everything. So that's one thing you gotta learn about that. But if I give you the best advice, I like doing evenings. Right, I do like from 3 p.m. to like 10 p.m. Sometimes to midnight. I'll do about 8 to 9 hours a day. Now, I tried morning times and it pays lesser. But weekends are the best time to go. Fridays pays good. Saturdays, I've learned, don't pay as good. People ain't tipping. But Sundays and Fridays I find the best times to do it. Now throughout the week, it all depends on what you do. Like, yeah, like evening times are probably the best time because everybody works night shift and stuff. But you know, just leave a comment down below. Tell me what you I just saw a message. So yeah, y'all. Any other questions about DoorDash? Just shoot a comment down there. Let me know what you want to talk about. I ain't gonna lie, I do miss rideshare. I do miss DoorDash. So on another note, I gotta actually file an arbitration lawsuit against Lyft. You know, I tried to send them a letter to them twice, certified letter. They received it. They signed for it. The lawyers did. But they just basically probably threw it away, just ripped it up and threw it away. So, you know, when you're fighting these tech giants, it's kind of hard to beat anybody. But, you know, basically, you know, Lyft violated my contract, right? So there's a contract you do every year with Lyft or Uber or whatever. And, you know, they had no proof of anything. I had dash camera footage. They didn't want to see it. They didn't care for it. So, yeah, sometimes you just got to fight the bullet. But, you know, in general, I don't like, I know I'm about to pay like $300-400 just to take them to court. I'll get a judgment for $25,000. Then you got to find a lawyer to collect the money. 9 times out of 10, Lyft's gonna just like say, hey, we'll give you $2,000 or $3,000. Kind of some bullshit like that. So no, it's not worth my time, to be honest with you. I'll try. If I get at least $10,000 from Lyft there, at least I can say screw them. See, if Lyft pays you out, then they have to admit guilt. They admit guilt. You know, that's how it works. All right, let's try to find this address. 8254. Okay, I gotta go up 2 flights of stairs, which this dude's probably already waiting on me. Give me a second. PIN code. I had to give this guy a PIN, you know, so I don't, you know, in general, I don't like I can tell like guys could probably give me a bad rating, which is, you know, cheap motherfuckers anyway. Love it that people want to get bad ratings. About Memphis, man, you're gonna have a lot of bumps. A lot of bumps. Alright. You're flying, Joker. You're flying. Jesus. Come on. Comments. I ain't gonna lie, multitasking is kind of crazy. What's she looking at? She's looking at something. With this shit. You know, one thing I do miss about rideshare, I miss talking to people. I really do miss that. That was the fun part about it. You know, driving, making money, ain't gotta worry about doing no labor, you know, any kind of labor. It's kind of cool. It's all about staying awake, really. But I noticed I'm losing more weight doing DoorDash because they got your ass doing work. You walking and shit. It costs you walking in and out of the vehicle stuff. You're also doing stuff. 1654. I just passed it. This one I gotta go drop off at the door. So. Now this one you gotta leave at door. You gotta take a picture. Here, back. Alright, so y'all can see what I got. 13:05, 35 minutes, 2 deliveries. That's it. So no, it's basically not too bad, but you know, could have been better. Still, just like I said, it's like $6.50, give or take, an order. 35 minutes. That's about $26 an hour. So almost 30 minutes, $26 an hour. Not bad. Could have been better. I try to aim for $30 an hour. That's what I try to aim for. Some awards you'll get pay like $10 an hour. You know, all depends on how you do your rates, how you try to average it out. But you know, like I said, $26 an hour is not bad, to be honest with you. I mean, yeah, it could have been better, but as long as I can maintain a streak of $16 orders, I'm okay with that. Now, understand, y'all gonna see the orders come in. The next one I get, it's gonna be double stack orders. Always gonna double stack orders. Sometimes, 9 times 10, you're gonna get double stack orders if it's busy. If it's not busy, you get 1 order. That's how you know if it's busy. Right now I'm in Cordova. So Cordova is always busy most of the time. Like I said, I don't want to do downtown Memphis or anything because that's more high risk. To me, it's high risk. But sometimes they'll give you orders going halfway across the damn city. They'll do that. You get like a $7 order for like 35, 40-minute delivery, driving halfway across the city, which is crazy. DoorDash only pays like 99 cents extra for that shit. But most people tip. We ain't making no money. Yep. Let's see what we get next. Bye-bye. And all this shaking on the screen. Look at that. Look at that bullshit! Look at that. That's crazy. You're probably wondering, Tim, why are you taking that order? Well, bro, I ain't got no choice. Oh, God, damn. I gotta turn around. So, yeah. When I see some kind of orders like that, that makes me want to like cancel the order, right? I really want to cancel the order. $2.25. $2.25 for a fucking order. And the crazy part is, that's like a good 10-minute delivery. Do the math. What's 2 divided by 60? That's less than basically what, like $7, $8 an hour? It ain't shit. Now sometimes they might give you another stack order. See, I only got 1 order for $2, so it ain't paying shit. But sometimes they'll give you a stack order too. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull up a location. I like to fuck with these people. They piss me off, I'm gonna do it. You don't tip, no delivery. So I'm gonna pull up in the area. I'm gonna ride in the area, and then I'm gonna sit there for 10 minutes. Now the only thing about this is you gotta wait 10 minutes to worry under free assignment. Yeah, I'm gonna make them wait, but you ain't tipping, you ain't getting your order. Now, if you can't do a worry free unassigned, then you have to complete the order, which sucks. It really does suck. So, that's the bad part, though. Yeah, $2.25, no tip, 0 tip. And they're probably like, oh, well, I'm like, watch it be like a fucking big ass order, too. Watch it be like 4 or 5 pizzas and shit, like that kind of thing. No, if it's like a small pizza, that's okay. I'll do that. But if it's like a big order, I'm like, no, that's stupid. Like that's stupid. That's why I'll be trying to decide if I want to just stay in here or go to Memphis. I'm trying to decide what's the correct choice to do. Alright, arrived at the store. Yep, told you. Fucking told you. Yep, so what I do is I say store busy, store be prepared, blah blah blah, right? So you got 3 big ass pizzas and a 2-liter. I fucking knew it. I knew it. Now what you gotta look at is there is a possibility it might be a cash tip. Everybody's like, well, it might be tipping in cash. Yeah, but see, they didn't message me and tell me they're tipping in cash. They didn't message me. So I'm gonna sit here. I got 10 minutes. Hey, if you want to get some free pizza, there's a code right there, Little Caesars in Cordova. Come get it. All right. Not getting that. Told you, some bullshit. $2.25. Man. Taking it. Because like a part of me wants to like message them and say, look, you know, we working for tips here. Like, why are you not tipping? Why are you being cheap? Cheap ass motherfucker, man, pisses me off. That's how it is. Jermaine. What's up, y'all? Somebody just honked at me. Alright, let me show y'all something. I'm gonna show y'all what Uber used to be like a long time ago. Best thing I ever had. That's what I used to make on Uber a long time ago. Made $1,000 in one day on Uber. I used to pay good out there. Not anymore. So I'm gonna show y'all what I'm trying to do right now. So when you go to that option right there, issue a store, order has a long wait time. You see unassigned with no pay, but I don't want to drop my rating down, so I have to wait and drop down. Like I said, no tip, no delivery. About that weight game. You just gotta wait to be delivered free unassigned. That's what I like. It takes forever. DoorDash think it's great to give people orders like this. You know what I'm saying? Like why are you gonna give orders like this? That's what I think is crazy. Cause like that's what aggravates me. So now I'm sitting here wasting my time, not getting paid for it. And you're like, oh, $2.50, yeah. I'm not gonna do no $2.50 order. $5 minimum. That's my thing. $5 minimum. Make it worth it. I gotta grab all this crap. I gotta do this. And eventually they'll message you, be like, "What's taking so long?" around waiting longer than I'm supposed to. Ain't that something? So now it's like, because since I waited too long, it's either do the order and then you get hit with a late delivery, or cancel it and just take the hit. No pay and you know, lower your acceptance rate. That's all you're doing. Because like, you don't want to lower it too much when you're platinum, because you can dash whenever you want when you're platinum. But now it takes like a week or two to get your platinum back up. When you go to gold back to platinum, it takes a while. I believe DoorDash is tracking where you're at. They can actually pinpoint exactly where you're at. So like, if you're like 2, 3 feet away from the damn place, you can't cancel it. There we go. I got another. So now, now I got. That's crazy. What's up right now? So now I got 2 orders. This is better. I went from $2 to $12. That's how you do this shit. Alright, so I still got a Little Caesars order that I picked up, but it was paying better. It was paying $6 versus $2. Yeah, that's how you do it, Bubba. You just gotta wait, take a hit, but that's kind of how it works. You gotta take a hit. Which does suck, but hey, you know, do what you gotta do. I went from 95% to 85%. So, canceled 2 orders a day and lost 10% of my acceptance rate. So now I can't cancel anymore. I gotta keep trucking. So from now on, that's the thing about it. Sometimes you have to pick and choose your battles and decide on what you want to do. And I chose to not let them win. Because see what DoorDash is, and they did a study on this, to where with people doing DoorDash, if you get small paying orders like $2 or whatever, if you cancel, the next order is going to be higher payer. So, and usually sometimes it happens. It's not 100% guarantee, but like you'll go from like a $2 to like a $10 order every day. But it all depends, you know, because you got to let DoorDash know, hey, stop sending me them orders. I'm not going to take them. So now the people got to wait longer to get their food, and their food's not going to be cold because it's in a heat oven, so it's good. But they got to wait longer. And see, they need to understand if you ain't tipping, at least $3 to $5 on an order. If that would have been a $6 order, I would have took that order. Easy. Or $5, I would have took it. But $2, make it make sense. Gas high, everything fucking high. So that's why a lot of people don't want to do DoorDash, but people still gonna do DoorDash regardless. It doesn't matter what you say, they're gonna keep doing it. Money's money. You're probably like thinking, oh, well, $2 ain't shit. Well, I mean, you know, $2 to anybody else is probably like money to them, but to me, it ain't shit. I value my time. And if DoorDash ain't gonna value my time, them workers ain't gonna value their fucking food being late. The fuck? Just saying, bro. That shit's crazy. And I mean, and I got an order for $1.30 one time. I was like, damn, man, I was so mad. And then I picked up this one order from Little Caesars. They had like fucking 20 pizzas, and it was paying like $7. Man, and these were military people. Now I had nothing against the military people, but I did say this. I was like, y'all need to tip more than that. This is a large order. Like I gotta grab all these pizzas and everything and bring them to you. Oh, she tipped me $20, thank God. But you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you gotta remind these jokers. Now, if it was anybody else, I probably wouldn't have said it. But military, you know, police, I'm like, you know, I'm just gonna say it to me. What they gonna do? Arrest me? Going to Pyros next. But see, like I said, you get double stack orders. It's always busy. That's how you know when it's busy out here. And honestly, I know I shouldn't be doing it, but I park in handicap spots because there ain't no damn spots out here. They make spots so damn hard. It's always just bullshit. Got me a new subscriber while I was in there. TK, thank you for subscribing. Alright. Gonna drop out this one order. I'm dropping this joker off. Come on. Go. Why are you having trouble backing out? Oh my god. Where you gonna hit that car? Whatever. I'm tired. You're taking your time. You're taking your freaking sweet time. Jesus Christ. Alrighty. And I gotta, that's our turn. So, go over here. Go that way. I'm gonna probably be just on time. Our delivery for Little Caesars. Then we got Pyros. Pyros next. This. The total is for a 16-minute delivery. The wait times weren't bad. $12. So 2 deliveries, $12. That's $6 on average, which is not bad. So that's basically, if I'm right, y'all see it, it's going to be about $24 to $26 an hour. That's what I look for. Yeah, Bubba. Got my new subscriber. Got the lady in there, Pyros. Subscribe to me. I appreciate you. I appreciate you subscribing to me. Alright, finally the turns, man. So also, if you do DoorDash, I'd recommend using the Google Maps, because if you use the DoorDash navigation system, it always freezes the app up. Now, sometimes it will have an app glitch to where the app freezes up. It will just show the MM DoorDash, and that's it. It happens all the time. Their app is just so glitchy. They update it non-stop, it doesn't even matter. lie, if I had a gas car, I wouldn't be doing DoorDash because the gas is too high. Gas is way too high for this shit. Like if you have an electric car, it's way cheaper to drive an electric car. I had to make a change just to offset the gas. Gas prices might be coming down a little bit right now, but it's because it's summertime. But you wait till when school starts back up, gas is gonna be high again. Yeah, as usual. Like I had to go up 3 flights of stairs every time. That shit was annoying. Sometimes you get like the whatchamacallit, like motels like that. And you gotta go up 3, 4. I had to go up to a 10-flight elevator, which is crazy. But, you gotta deliver sometimes to rooms and stuff. So like DoorDash, you learn a lot about driving in a way. That's what I like about this stuff. I like to drive around, do my own self. Yeah, they say being your own boss is cool, but in the end, no matter what gig company you work for, you're still working for them. You're not an employee, but you're even a contractor. But still, you're working for them. And it really doesn't matter because honestly, it's stupid. But you're not, you're still working for the man. You know what I'm saying? It's just they say you're working for your own boss. It's not entirely true. They can still fire you and hire you like anybody else. But see, with gig apps, it's different than jobs. Jobs, you get fired, or if you quit, you can always come back in a year or so, whatever, you can always come back. Gig apps, once they fire you, that's it. There is no coming back ever. You are screwed. That's it. And so a lot of people rent out their accounts to do like that just to make money because DoorDash didn't want to be crazy. So. Delivery down. Now we'll go to the next one. Of course, this one, you see how far this is? 15-minute delivery. This is crazy. So that's a 35-minute delivery. So the way I look at it is if I get it done in 15, 20 minutes, that's $26 an hour. Now I'm getting paid $12 an hour. Which to me is crazy. I don't like that, but it is what it is. Now what I do, I like to watch stuff while I drive, so watch it while I drive. Oh man, so anybody excited to watch From? Anybody out here watch From, that show on MGM? It's a really good show. Love watching From. Can't wait for it to come back. If I had MGM Plus, I'd come watch it tonight, which I might get it. copyright strike on that. So I've already got a couple copyright strikes on YouTube already, which is crazy. You can't even like do what you want. I figured I'd go live today just to try some, just to try it out a little bit longer. Like, I've been live for an hour, so that's not bad. It is kind of boring a little bit, being quiet. But, it's alright being quiet sometimes. Come on, why y'all just driving so slow? The speed limit's 45, not 30. Jesus Christ. This apartment complex, if I'm reading the message right, first walkway on your left when you walk into the apartment. Yeah, so basically it's that kind of apartments I don't like, that you have to walk around the whole building just to get to the damn like staircase to go up. It's just kind of stupid. I don't like how the apartments are made. It's really just, it's hard to find it. They try to help you out, tell me where it's at, but it's kind of hard to find stuff at the time anyway. Leave a comment down below what your gas prices are. Ours right now was $4.12 a gallon, but now it's $3.79, $3.81. So for me to charge, it's like, so if you could try to, if I explain it to you, basically I get 280 miles of range on my electric vehicle. Now when I charge up to like 90%, that's what you want to charge, no more than 9900 unless you do more long trips. My vehicle, on average, I pay like $10 to go from like 40% to 90%, so it's not bad. That's like the equivalent of $1.40 a mile, or $1.40 a gallon. That's why I look at it like that. It's really way cheaper. It's like half what you pay for gas. Y'all paying like probably $30, $40, $50 to fill the tank. It might cost me $10. But I'm not getting 400 or 500 miles of range. I'm only getting 280 miles of range, which I guess equivalent to 400 miles, it'd be like probably like close to $18 to charge versus 10. But it's still cheaper in the long term. And of course, I don't have to worry about a lot of expenses on maintenance on vehicles and stuff too. So that's another thing. But yeah, I put over 6,900 miles on my electric vehicle in like 2 months. So that's like 3,000 miles a month. That's a lot. That's I owe it 100,000 miles in a year. I already know, but it's not great. It's definitely not great. But I trade in every year just so I can have the tax write-offs. If I didn't have to have them, I would be trading them. I would get what I had on top. I do miss my Hyundai Palisade though. I wish I had that thing. I miss that. Just keep trading. Stupid idiot. I don't want to go out this way. I got the orders paused. Alright, so let's pause. So, like, what I'm going to do now, like I said, I'm going to drive all the way back, which is like a 20-minute drive, once I get done doing this delivery, which sucks. It's not great. Honestly, it's too freaking far. The first delivery wasn't bad. This one is not great. When you gotta drive, so I'm saying it's like 16 to 18 minutes delivery for this one. How you go from 5-minute delivery to 18 minutes. That's the crazy part about it. Big ass raccoon. Jesus. Dead raccoon. Turn my hair up a little bit, got too cold in here. Leave a name down below who's watching me. I don't really know who I'm talking to, so I was trying to see. I didn't know if it was the same guy that talked to me earlier. Jermaine. Come on, turn this on. So I'll be right back, guys. I gotta drop this off. First, walk on your left. When you enter the parking lot, walk down the pathway until you see a staircase on your right. That's a lot of walking. A lot of freaking walking. Had to walk all the way down there. Like I said, you get in shape doing this shit. You really do. Oh, man. I got a 20-minute drive back. DoorDash out here, but I don't want to DoorDash in these Memphis. That's what I mean. I'm not going to. Alright guys, I'm going to take me a 30-minute break. I will be back on stream shortly. So y'all hit the like, subscribe. I appreciate y'all watching my live stream. I'll see y'all in about 30 minutes.